Okay, so now we're going to talk about my favorite way to close somebody, and that's would you like my help? It's really simple. I believe that if I have a product that solves the prospect's problem, then it's my problem until it's solved on their end as well, right? So I like take their burden on. And what I'm doing is I'm asking, would you like my help? So this is the way that you were closed into this program. If you've ever paid me anything, this is the way that I do all my sales stuff because it's highly effective. That's just simply, would you like my help? What I do is I arm you with all the information that you could possibly ever stand. Like if you think about a car dealership, right? I recently purchased a couple of vehicles. And so at the car dealership, you walk in, they give you pamphlets, they have you scan QR codes, they give you all the information that you could possibly, they let you go on a test drive, set up the gadgets, click your phone into it, let you borrow it for the weekend, fill it up with gas, talk about how much every little detail costs, warranties down to the very T, also that you can make an informed decision of whether this vehicle is right for you or not, because you know why? There's vehicles everywhere. It doesn't have to be that dealership. It doesn't have to be that model car. Doesn't have to be that price range. We have choices and options, just like real estate agents and bankers and personal trainers and direct selling companies and everything else, products that we have in here. And so I feel that it's my job, and what a salesman does best is marketing, attracting people's attention. We've talked about that with magnetic media. But from that point, go ahead and tell them exactly how to solve that problem. I like to make it sometimes a little bit more complicated than it actually is. Really arm them with more steps than maybe is needed. Take them through a really elaborate process. And then tell them, hey, if you'd like my help with this, that's what I do, right? So a lot of times my sales pitch is as simply as this. Oh, dude, you should totally get a sales script, write some videos, and run some Facebook ads. And the people from the Facebook ads would reach out to you, just read the sales script off to them. They'd already seen your video, say an understanding of what you need to do. But at that point, once you get the traffic, then you've got a steady flow of leads coming in that you can continually call. And then you can put them in a long-term email follow-up system that consistently sends them out at the right time, different amounts of information, different links to your blog, different things. You got to consistently blog. You got to make sure that you do all this stuff in order to make sure that your pitch is consistently in front of the marketplace. But if you don't have time to do all that, or if all that I just said confuses you, then I could absolutely, would you like my help with that? Because I would absolutely love to help you with it. And see what I did there? There's two things that you're going to learn. And there's a couple things that I did with that simple pitch. Like I told them exactly what they need to do. It's a lot of fucking work. And in your case, buying this program was a lot of work that you had to do. That's why we had all these videos leading up to this point, right? That's why you went through module after module, video after video to learn these little snippets and word tracks and things I've been sharing with you. Now the next thing, when you get past the would you like my help part, you've asked them, hey, would you like my help is a question. See, we've all heard that. It's frustrating to talk about. We've all heard that he who speaks first loses, right? So you say, well, the price is $19.99. Right? You're all quiet and everything. You're like, if he says something first, then I got him. Right? Like, shh, I can't talk. Right? Like we do the stupidest stuff as salesperson. Instead, ask a fucking question. They don't have a choice but to talk. Right? So would you like my help with that? Well, you know, it sounds good, Ryan, but I know it's going to cost a lot of money. Of course it's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to make you a lot of money. It wouldn't be fair if it didn't cost a lot of money. You got rich and I stayed poor. What kind of situation would that find ourselves in? Is that good karmatic? That's karmatic injustice, damn it. I don't even know if that's a real thing. I just made it up. If it's not, then I'm like head over to the trademark place. I don't know. But anyway, so the thing is, you know, that you just ask them questions. Do you think that's fair? So you want to make all the money, but you wouldn't like for me to make any money. Right? You think that's fair? Of course it's fucking not fair. But you got to ask them the question, right? But again, it's he who speaks first is the last. That's so stupid. The prospects know it. The salesperson knows it. It's the way to get around that is ask them, would you like my help with that? That's what I do. That's what I do. Would you like some of our products? So maybe not you. Maybe you're not a personal consultant. So maybe you sell a specific product, you know? Oh, well, this, you know, you need this, that, and the other. Our product will do that for you. Would you like some of it? Our product will do that. How much would you like to order? Maybe not even assumptive closes, right? Like many of us, so we're all good salesmen arriving on this program, but maybe not even assumptive close. You don't even have to say, oh, how many would you like to order? Would you like some? That's exactly what our product is. This is it. If you'd like our product to solve that problem for you, I can put you down for some. Would you like some? It's real simple. But if you just kill them with brutal honesty, show them, tell them exactly what they need to do. See, 99% of most people's problem is implementation. Not lack of information, it's lack of implementation. You see, because there's so many people that know. You ever met a know-it-all? Knows everything, knows how to do everything, can tell you everything, ain't doing shit. right? I know a bunch of broke smart people. I know a bunch of like well-educated, like the finest colleges that like know everything, and they don't even need Google, and they ain't got shit because they don't do shit because they think they know too much and they don't want to implement. Right? There's a lot of coaches in the industry, right, that haven't actually gone out there, that aren't really who they say they are, that don't do what they preach. So, thing is, if you do that and you operate on that level, then all you got to do is offer them help. And then guess what? When you offer them help and they take you up on it, help them more and exceed the expectations way beyond what they expected in the first place. And they'll not only pay you that one time, they'll pay you over and over and over again. You know why? Because the world lacks places and people that provide impeccable service, and all of a sudden you fill a void in their life that wasn't there before, and you solved the problem and made it a pleasurable experience at the same time. So the best close that you can do is give them the steps, give them the information, arm them with all the information they could possibly need, and then ask, would they like your product to solve that problem, or would they like your help with it? Catch you on the next video.